All right, same concept as before, but now this one's going to end in a quadratic, meaning that the final steps are going to require the quadratic formula or factoring, completing the square. Looks like this to start. K squared plus 1, k squared plus 2k. Again, find the difference. The difference between these two is going to be the same as the difference between those two in an arithmetic sequence. And so this would be k squared minus k, let me write it first off, k plus 1 minus k. I'm taking this one minus the previous. This term minus the previous. K squared is going to cancel out. And just get 2k minus 1. And now these differences are the same in the arithmetic sequence. Solve for k. Now, there's not a real easy way to do this because we do have a term that's being squared, and then we have k's in the mix, and then we have some numbers. And so when you have this, there's not an easy algebraic way to do this. The goal is to get everything on one side and then use some of your quadratic strategies. Okay, so I got k squared over here. I'm going to add, I'm going to subtract 2k minus 3k. And I'm also going to add 1. And then there will be nothing on the side. And that's necessary with quadratics to use some of our skills. And some people maybe see this and they want to use quadratic formula. And they know, well, a is the number 1. 1k squared, b is negative 3, and then c is 2. Plug those into the quadratic formula. So you're welcome to go that route. You're probably very familiar with doing that way. I'm noticing, though, this particular one, it factors nicely. And so if you think of two things that would they add up to make negative 3 and multiply to make 2. That would be k minus 2 and minus 1. So we're going to undistribute that, i.e. factoring. And then to make this true, k is either 2 to satisfy this. If you plug in k as 2, it makes it 0. Or if you plug in k as 1, it will also make everything 0 and become true. If you instead don't remember how to do factoring and you prefer quadratic formula, we could do that too. And then we're going to very carefully put all these things in, keeping in mind that b is negative. So the negative in the formula is going to flip it to positive. B squared, negative 3 times negative 3, 9. And then 4 times 8 times c is 8. All right, so that's 1. And we're going to do this one time with the plus and then the other time with the minus. And so if you prefer this method because you've done it more times, it comes naturally to you a little easier than factoring. Either way is okay. But that is how to do it when it ends with a quadratic solving. Same setup, same starting process. The differences are equal, but then the final solving is a different method.